Hello and welcome back to another training. This is the driver's Floyd, the online entrepreneur. We are going to rock and keep moving. In our last training, we went over how to pick products, how to choose products on multiple different platforms, how to research. You should have at least 5 products, I hope by now. You want to shoot to have between 5 and 20 before you launch your store, just because you want people to be able to have different things to choose from. If they see your ad, they click on your ad, they come to your store. If you have more than just 3 things, 4 things, they can actually, if they don't like per se the product that your ad is ran on, they can still pick something else that they may like. So just understand that you can add products later, but it's important to start with at least 5 to 20, and I recommend staying closer to 20. Okay, so if you don't have that, stop this video, go get some more products, email me if you don't have any questions, or you can add your products after this video. So in this video here, we're not going to spend a whole lot of time. It's going to be a quick video about Shopify Essentials, and we're going to go over some important aspects of Shopify before you launch your store. So most important thing we're going to do is probably the Shopify payments. I want to make sure that your store is set up to where you get payments after you get a sale straight into your account. We'll go over that. We're also going to go over store improvements, how to like understand the basic layout of your store, how to make quick improvements, just do things on the fly. Like if you decide you want to change some images, I'm going to show you some easy ways to make your store look different, look better, and whatnot, and also go over some things inside the theme. Okay, we're going to go over shipping as well. We're going to show you how to set your shipping rates. We're going to go over some pages to make sure your store has the correct amount of pages, like the About Us blog and things like that. We're also going to go over your navigation menu. Okay, let's dive right in so you can understand this aspect of the Shopify experience. So right now we want to go ahead and get set up to make our sale before our trial is up. In order to do that, we're going to go over some things right here. First of all, I want to go over the theme, okay? Making your store look beautiful. Start with click your online store. In here, you're going to click customize theme on the far right over here. Click that. You're going to see that I went ahead and added some products to my store, and you should have added some to yours as well. You see our store is looking really clean, really interesting. I love the white background. When you have your store, I don't want it to look just like mine, but just understand it needs to look clean and good. Make sure your logo, your branding is in place. What we're going to do now, the first thing I want to show you is how to take this cover, which we added this earlier using the slideshow over here. We just went in here and we replaced what was in here with this image and some trainings back. So this right here is not complete yet. I mean, you can leave it like this if you want, but to make your store look better, what I'm going to do is add some images around this of products that we're selling, and also add some images in there. So let's go ahead and get that done quickly, okay? PicMonkey, I've already told you about this, but I recommend it because it's a lot easier than Photoshop, and you're still getting a powerful platform that enables you to really make some powerful images. So we're going to click on Design first, and go to Custom. It's important to know that, you know, the cover, and Shopify will tell you what the image size is on this part here. It actually had an image in here that said 1050 by 600 before I put this in, so you should know that. When you come over here to PicMonkey, you just basically put that same number in here and click Make It. And when you're here, you just basically go to the butterfly over here, and you're going to click Add Your Own, and you'll find wherever you put your cover at, and just click Select. Alright, from here we're going to add some more other images to this. We're going to add our product, our featured product. So I'm going to add this black necklace. Okay, we're going to tilt it just a little bit like that, bring it back, and this was where you have to use your own design ability. If you're not good at this kind of stuff, you can hire somebody, and you can email me and I can kind of give you some pointers, or I may can help you myself with one of my employees. So we're going to add that there. We're going to come back over here, add our own again. We're going to add these bracelets. This is very easy, very fast, and I want you to work smart, not hard. So don't kill yourself. Just make sure you do something, take action, massive action. And that's what we're doing now. We're actually about to launch our store and make some money here in a little while. So you see what I'm doing here. I'm just basically using a little bit of creativity and figuring out how I want these images to be angled. And you can get some ideas from this, I'm sure. So we're going to add 2 more pictures. I like to add people as well to a lot of the covers. People just like seeing people, and it makes your store look better. So there you go. You kind of get the gist here. We're almost done. When you click outside of here, it's going to show you this little box. You want to try to have everything inside that box that you want to be shown. And of course, you want the pretty lady here to be shown in full. There we go. We're going to add 1 more picture. This beautiful lady right here. Alright. So again, click outside of it to make sure it's in there. And this is all the way in, which is wonderful. It's okay if a little bit is outside, especially this. It's just not going to show up with that little edge there. That's fine. And so we're good to go there. Okay? So from there, you're going to click Save. Make sure you name it something that you can remember and find easy. Okay. Now we're going to come back to our theme page. We're going to come to the slide 1. Just replace that with our cover 2. Alright, from here I want to show you a few more things, but you see how much different and better that looks. It's important to make your store converting, and to do that, I don't like to have a whole bunch of slides in here, but you can add another slider image. And what I was saying here, it tells you the size that you need to make the image right here, inside this little image thing right here. So you just make it that size, and you can replace this with that, and then click Enable, and it'll have another slide that comes in after this. And you can select the seconds up here if you want it to be 5, 7, 10, 15 seconds, basically before the next slide pops in. But I highly recommend doing 1 image because I don't want people to get lost up here. Unless it's Christmas, maybe I might add another one with a Christmas special or something like that up here. But this is where you can make your store look different, like tailored towards different seasons and things like that. You can add a URL in here. So when they click on this right here, on this cover, it takes them somewhere. I like to keep things simple, so I'm not going to do that. And I recommend not doing that, especially if you're starting off, until you understand who your customers are, what they like and what they don't like. So I'm going to come out of that, and I'm going to cover a couple things here in this on this part, because this is the basic area that you're going to do, the basic changes on your site. And so if you come and scroll up and down these, just kind of go to each one. You want to change the color somewhere on here, you go in here and you just change it here. Okay, you can change the links, the social icon, the buttons, and if you click on a product, it'll show you the buttons. So you can change this from red to something else and see how it matches over here with primary buttons. You can change text, color, anything you want. And it's all going to be back here in this back area here. Okay, so the most important part though is understanding where it says home page right here. Each theme is going to look really similar to what you see on this type of format, but it is going to vary a little bit. But most all themes have a home page, and basically section 1 is going to be this part up here where I have the slideshow. I can make that the featured products if I want, or whatever I want. I like to have a slideshow and then the products right underneath it to have it so it's highly converting. They see picture, they see the products that I'm selling, they see professionalism. As soon as they scroll down, they see the items that they can buy. And so under this, you can have your featured collections. And I'll show you how to get these little type images off of here. It's real easy to put a picture image in here to make that go away. So you should be feeling really good about your store. I hope you really understand that you can make this look very well. You can make your store look very professional in a short amount of time and be making some money. But that's it. The last part I want to cover here is social media. Is you go in here and you click that. You can add your social media page, and I'll show you how to build that in the next training. I think it's coming up. Okay, so you put that URL here, and it links your store to that. When people click on your icon for Facebook, it'll go straight to your Facebook page. The next aspect of this is making sure you understand down here where it says tablet and mobile. most traffic comes from a mobile device with how we market. So it's important to really take this and look at this. Make sure it's user friendly, and as you can tell on a phone, they're going to see this image and they're going to see a product to buy right under this. I want this product under here to be my best selling product, and these three. So probably going to move this up, but that's something that we'll go over later. But that's how that works right there, okay? So come back over here, we can click tablet. Same thing, looks good on the tablet. So make sure you go through the different views just to make sure everything matches up, and understand that this is where you make your website look beautiful at, okay? In a more advanced training down the line, we'll go over each one, and I'll go over a bunch of different things so you can see the differences of it and stuff like that in our upgraded training, okay? So right now it's already been saved because it's not blue anymore, so we're good to go. We can back out of here. And next we're going to cover, I'd say probably the most important part to you, which is how you get paid. So let's go ahead and cover the payment part right now. You go click, for that you click settings first. Let's click settings, come up to payments, click payments, and in here what I recommend is using Shopify payments and PayPal. You can come down here if you have Stripe, that's another good one, and you can just do an alternative method. But PayPal, I'd say about 30 to 40% of my sales come from PayPal, and the rest come from Shopify payments. How this works is that if you get, let's say you get 10 sales today, in 2 days you get those 10 sales all in one lump sum in your account in 2 days, okay? And in PayPal, if you have a PayPal account, as long as it's not brand new, then you get these payments instantly. So as soon as someone buys from you using PayPal, it's in your account and you can use it, okay? So what I do is this right here is not going to say edit your first time setting this up. It's going to say setup. You just click setup, and you add your bank account, routing number, and account number, and you're good to go. And you just save it. And then what I always do is buy my first product for myself just to make sure that it's set up right, and I check my account in 2 days to make sure everything is set up properly, okay? So that's a very important area. I know you're going to want to get paid. And by the way, there's a lot of different tabs on here. This is a basic training. What I'm covering now is just what you need to do to get paid, get your first sale. But I will go over each thing in detail later if you want me to, especially like taxes and things like that. We can go over it. But for now, let's go to shipping. And on shipping, when you first go to this, it's not going to have this 2 to 3 pounds, 3 to 4 pounds, or 4 to 5 pounds. So I had to add those in. Keep in mind, this is where if you do the free plus shipping part to your business, then right here is how I set this to $8.26, and I sell free plus shipping items they cost me between $1 and $3. So I'll end up making, $6, $7 per sale on the shipping part. And that's how that works. So you make sure you set that to wherever you want. You can set it for $9.50, whatever you want, but I know this works really well. And so on and so forth. I never have sold a product on Shopify that's more than 2 pounds, but I just want to have it set up just in case. Make your store able to, just in case you decide to sell something, have everything set up properly, okay? And so to add a shipping zone, like I said, these three won't be there. You just click edit. And you click add rate, and here you can, like I said, you put 2 pounds here, max 3 pounds, and add the price you want, and then click done. You also have to add a name of this shipping plan. So I put standard shipping and then the weight like 2 to 3 pounds. Simple. You click done after that. So that's the shipping rate, very important stuff there. And I want to show you one other part to the products part, just in case you need to see how you're actually going to get paid if you do free plus shipping. So here is a free item that I have on this here. I charge no tax because it's free. I put a compare price, that way it's like it makes it so it's on sale, so it goes to the top of my store and it has a little pretty red ribbon that says on sale. And then you come down here and you make sure you put your 1 pound in, and you click this product requires shipping. That's going to make it so you make sure you get your $8.26. And it's cost me $3 for 2 of these. I'm giving them two of these necklaces, and what I'm doing is making sure I get my first few sales so that I can rock out, and I'm still making money on that sale as well. So it's an awesome strategy, and it works well. Okay. The next thing I want to go over is going to be the pages. You want your store to look professional, and so some people are going to want to going to want to come and see your About Us page. So you come here and you click Online Store again, go to Pages up here, and on here you're going to want to make sure your About Us page and Contact page are there. Your Contact page won't be there. That's not on here by default, so I have to add that. To do that, I just come up here and click Add Page, and you come on here and you just write Contact in here, Contact Us, put your information here. You can center it, add an image to it if you want, right here, which is what I did on mine. And you can actually do the contact template if you want. Try it out, click preview to make sure it looks good and whatnot, and that's that. You click save when you're done. Okay, you also want to make sure your About Us page is looking good, so I'll click that very quick. And you see how this works a lot like Word. So just add your information here. Your About Us page doesn't have to be 50 pages long or nothing like that. I do mine between 5 and 10 sentences. Okay, you just click save on that. Alright, and if you decide to have a blog, you just basically click on blog post, but we're not going to worry about that right now. We want to get you rocking and rolling. So we're going to go over the essentials, and that covers the essentials in that area. Also, while I'm here, the navigation area, if you notice, every website has a navigation bar, either on the top usually, and sometimes it's on the left. And so this is that, so you can change this around. You can move the catalog up here, home, you can kind of drag these around if you want. The blog is already here, so whatever you add a blog post, it automatically is going to post to your blog. You can take something away by clicking edit and then deleting it. You also can add a drop down menu, like under your catalog. You can have it where it says they hover over catalog on your site. It'll say women's clothes, men's clothes, and things like that. We're not going to worry about that yet because you shouldn't have, and you may, but if you do, just click on this right here where it says create drop down menu, and it'll have some literature on how to do it. It's not hard, and I'll make a video about that for our upgraded training as well if you need to. Okay, so let's not concentrate on making this difficult. Let's really get this store up and going and get your first few sales so you can really understand how it works and get some money coming in. Okay, so the next step is going to be making sure that you understand the power of Shopify, and I will come over here in a second training sometime soon and give you a look at one of my stores to show you how this looks after your store is up and going. But I think I tell you already, over here on the far right is where you'll see, like, I had $400 in sales 2 days ago. It'll be here. It'll have your breakdown and all that good stuff. So right now, I hope you are excited. I hope you are ready. I hope that you are taking massive action, because this is real. I'm making sales every day, and we are that much closer to launching our store. Okay, so go ahead and play with that. Our next training is going to be exciting as well. We're going to cover your Facebook page, get that going. We're going to show you how to kind of get your ads going and just a lot of different things. So we're very close to it being done though and launching our store. So get excited, get your products on there if you don't have them. Email questions if you have those, and I hope you're just really following along and taking massive action. Okay, so thanks again for participating in this training, and I'll see you guys next time. Take care. Any questions, let me know. All right.